In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the bench press. So it's an exercise, super common. You've probably done it a bunch of times, but in this video, I'm going to show you a few techniques that can help you level up your performance and get more out of the bench press. So first, I'm going to show you a few reps, and then we'll break down the technique. All right, so let's talk about it. The first thing is if you have a dedicated bench press, great. If not, you're gonna have to position your bench in a way where you can easily slide yourself under and your eyes are right underneath the bar. This is really important because if your eyes are underneath the bar, you're gonna be able to take the bar off and clear these hooks where you rack the bar. Now, obviously, if your neck's a little longer, a little shorter, you may have to experiment with the distance, but I've found, for me, it's right at that eye point, that eyes underneath the bar point. But again, the reason why you do this is because you wanna avoid, when you have a lot of weight on the bar, hitting the hooks where you rack the bar. So that's the first thing. So when you get into position, you wanna make sure, eyes underneath the bar, for me, you wanna make sure that the bar is, this middle part of the knurling, this rough part here, is lined up. This is important because if you're off to the side, you're gonna have an uneven, it's gonna be weighted unevenly, and you're gonna feel it, you're not gonna get the best results. So after that, you're gonna put your hands right on the bar. And for me, I figured out, okay, when my thumbs are right at this edge of the rough part called the knurling, that's a good position for me that allows for full range of motion. And it's a good position for my elbow as well. So after I get that, I'm going to pull my shoulder blades together and pin them against the bench. It's a little hard to see, but I'll do it again for you. Squeezing my shoulder blades together, just like if I was doing a seated row and squeezing my shoulder blades together, that's what I'm doing. After that, I'm pressing my feet into the ground. This is really important. You don't want your feet up here, up here. You want to press into the ground to create a stable foundation to move heavy weight from. After that, you're going to take a nice deep breath, press up, and unrack the bar, bring it all the way down, press it back up. And the other thing I'll mention here is I used to have a lot of pain in my wrist with bench pressing, and that's because I had my wrist in this position. If you noticed on the bar, and I can do a couple more reps for you, now I keep my wrist in line with my forearm. So if you're ever having any wrist pain after doing bench press, you might be either, number one, going too heavy and it's bending your wrist back, and you're just not strong enough to hold that position, or number two, you just don't know that you should keep your wrist in this position. So with all that said, I want you to pay attention to a few more reps as I do all of that together. Give that a try, let me know how it goes.